going to be all about this hair. I'm absolutely loving this wig. I think this is so cute, and it has a fringe, and you know that I've actually been wanting to try something with a fringe for so long, so I'm so happy. So I'm going to tell you all about this wig and also the other one that I got recently, which was the red, well, the plum red colour that I posted some pictures and a video about as well. So this particular wig was sent to me by a company called Kimswigs. Now this is the third wig that I've owned from this company. So two other ones I bought myself, which was the blonde short choppy one that you'll have seen pictures of, the one that I said kind of looks like retro Britney Spears, and also the plum red one that I recently did some photos about. So this one was actually sent to me by the company, and I am so in love with it. I think this hair is just so good. And now I have said this previously that these wigs cost £23. £23! Like, I couldn't believe how cheap they are and yet how good quality they feel. Now, they're not lace fronts, okay? I said that about my blonde one that I showed you, and this one's exactly the same. It's not a lace front, but it has the fringe here at the front, so you don't actually need the lace front. And also, I tend to find if it's a non-lace front wig and it doesn't have like any kind of lace to it at all, where you can't see a parting, then Alice band, just pop on a little hair accessory like this and it just solves all your problems. Now, I do love a lace front wig. I am obsessed with lace front because I just think it gives you the most realistic look and the most realistic hairline and parting, but I'm also a big lover of convenience. I don't like spending hours and hours and hours getting ready and having to glue down and install a wig. Sometimes you just want to put your hair on like your toppers. You just want to put it on and go about your business. And these particular wigs are great for that because you do just have to, you know, I don't even wear a wig cap with this, which you'll see when I take it off, but it's just a case of tying my hair back into a little bun and then just putting this over the top and I'm done, and I can just go about my day. And the hair quality itself, although it's synthetic and although it is super cheap, the quality is fantastic. I really cannot fault the quality. And I said this about the blonde one that I got, and it's the same for this and the red one. The hair quality is actually really good. Like, I would never, if I had to guess how much I thought this was, I would not think it was £23. Okay, I wouldn't go crazy and say it's about 100 or anything, but I would be thinking it was at least maybe 40, maybe £50, because the quality of the hair is actually really good. It doesn't feel fake and it doesn't feel super synthetic. I said this before about the previous wig, that it just doesn't feel plastic. That is always my fear with synthetic wigs, that they're going to feel plasticky and just not feel good at all, whereas the hair quality on this actually feels really nice. It kind of feels, I said this again, feels dry, and some of you may be thinking, what do you mean it feels dry? But it just doesn't feel fake. It feels like how, you know, human hair would feel. So yeah, I've been really impressed with the quality of the hair of this piece. So I found these wigs from the eBay website, and if you watch my video all about my blonde one, it's basically because another Instagrammer called Alopecia, I'll link her name at the top, she did a video all about her blonde wig that she got and the fact that it was from eBay and it was £23, and I was absolutely stunned at how amazing it looked. So of course I thought, I have to get one. So I went ahead and got just a slightly different style to the one she had. And yeah, I was a little unsure when it first arrived, I'm not gonna lie, because it's not a lace front. It doesn't actually have any lace visible at all at the hairline. So I was kind of concerned it was gonna look super fake, but I thought, well, for £23, you really can't complain, and it's definitely worth giving it a shot. So I went ahead and I tried it, and this is, I've said this before, this is at no fault to these wigs. All wigs, doesn't matter what they are, sit a little bit high on my head, and I think that's because I just have a really odd shaped head. I don't know what it is, but my head is just kind of strange. So wigs do tend to sit that little bit higher. So it did sit a little bit up and off my head a little bit. I kind of looked like a little bit of a mushroom, but It wasn't the fault of the wig, it was literally just my head, because I've discovered that all wigs kind of sit like that on me. I have a strange shaped head. I've made peace with that. But yeah, once I've given it a little bit of a styling, popped on an Alice band as well. And again, these are such a good idea if you are having, you do get one of these wigs and you don't have a wig that has any lace or a hairline, because you put this on and nobody would know. They would have to come and literally investigate the top of your head. So these are fantastic, just for hiding the fact that there's not much of a hairline visible on these wigs. And they just make them look super cute as well, to be honest. I absolutely love these. They're from Candy Co Boutiques, if anyone's wondering. But they're perfect for these style wigs. But yeah, you can heat style them, okay? So one of my other concerns with synthetic is, can you do any kind of styling to it? Now, I don't know whether or not you'd be able to curl it. I don't know if this type of hair would hold a curl. It's definitely an experiment that I'm going to try, but I did do a little bit of straightening to my previous wig, the blonde one, and I found if you use a very, very low heat, you can straighten it. So just use the lowest heat setting available on your hair straightener. So nothing high at all, because you could potentially damage the hair, but you can use a straightener with very, very low heat, which I've done with this one also, just to straighten out some of the layers, which is another thing that I'm loving. Look at all the layers. Like, it has so many layers to it as well. And I love that about the blonde one, is it was very choppy and had a lot of different layers to it. I love wigs that have pre-cut layers. I love that. I wish all wigs come with pre-cut layers, because if you get one that is just straight, no kind of shape to it at all, then it takes so long to have to layer it yourself. I have a previous wig from another company that didn't have any layering to it, so it took me so long to have to layer this thing myself. So I love the fact that these all come pre-layered and I don't have to do any of that. You've just got all of that there readily available to you. So yeah, and I love the fringe. I thought this fringe is actually super cute. It gives me such a different style to play around with. So I'm going to show you the one that I actually got recently. Now I did do a little poll on my Instagram, which was asking you guys, do I get one of two colours that were available? And that was out of the red ones, because I really wanted to try a red wig next. So one was a very bright red. It was almost like the Little Mermaid style red, which I actually loved, and I'm definitely going to get it because I just thought it was so pretty. Or there was a slightly darker red which come under plum red, and you guys voted for the plum one, which I'm so glad you did because I absolutely love it. So it is here. Now I have taken this out and I've done some pictures with it on, and I absolutely love it. It just comes in these little plastic baggies. I've taken the label off of it, which just has the Kimswigs website on there, but at the back it actually has some care instructions. So it does tell you what you can wash this wig with and how to look after it, which again is super helpful. I'm just going to take it out of the bag. Now, the only thing I would say about this is I don't necessarily think it's totally true to colour on the website. And the reason for that is on the website it does look a lot darker, so it looks more like a purpley kind of red colour, whereas in person I would say it's just like a dark red colour. I wouldn't say it has any kind of purple tones to it, which didn't bother me at all because I really wanted quite a vibrant red. I really love that hair colour, but if you are purchasing it yourself, I would just bear that in mind, that what it looks like on the website might look a little bit more purple, but in person I would say it's just like a really dark red colour. There is probably some deep purple tones through here, but it just to me looks a lot darker red. But again, I don't know how well colour picks up on this camera, but that is what it looks like there. So it's just a really rich dark red colour. It's absolutely stunning. I used to have my hair this colour at one point, my actual bio hair, and I absolutely loved it. I was obsessed with this colour. But the downside of having this colour on your bio hair is my bathroom after I washed my hair looked like a murder scene. It was just destroyed with red dye. It looked, every time I washed it, so much dye would come out, and it was a nightmare. It just washes out your hair really quickly. Red is such a hard colour to maintain. So yeah, I would just rather wear it in a wig form. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Now, this does actually have a little bit of a fringe with it as well. I tended to wear this kind of more swept to the side, which I kind of do with this also. I do like a fringe, but I don't want it like right across my eyes, so it's almost going in my eyes. I kind of sweep it across a little bit, and this has the same sort of style. Now, these two wigs are actually the same design. They're called the Abbey Wig. So if you go onto Kimswigs website, look for the Abbey Wig, and it's this one here and it's that one. They have basically the same style wig but in a bunch of different colours. So the actual design name is called Abbi, and I believe the blonde one that I have is Gabriella. So again, if you're looking for that style that I had, that is called Gabriella. And I think the one that Abs Alopecia has is called Fleur. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that that's what that one's called as well. But yeah, I love this. I just think this is so, so pretty. This gives me such Poison Ivy vibes. I absolutely love Poison Ivy. I love red hair. She's my favourite DC villain, and I love this, and I just feel great when I put this on. So I'm going to actually take this off and put on the red one. Now, this is what it looks like without my Alice band. So I don't know if you can see, it actually doesn't sit too high, this one, I'll be honest. I think my blonde one sits a little bit higher off my head. This one doesn't sit too bad, but I'll come in a little bit closer. So I don't know how well you can see that, but as you can see, there's really no lace or anything there at the front. It's just hair. So there really is no kind of parting or anything. Hence why I pop this on, because I just think it makes it look more realistic. But even without it, I don't really think it looks that bad at all. The fact that it doesn't have any kind of lace parting here. Again, these are just, for me, these are just convenience. They're just something that I can pop on and they just look good instantly. That's what I like about them. It's just convenience. So I'll go ahead and take this one off. Now, as I say, I don't have a wig cap on underneath. All I did was just pop a little hair tie on my hair, and I just kind of flatten it down to my head as much as I can, and then I just tie it into like a little, just like a little low bun. I don't feel like you need to wear a wig cap with these, because you're not trying to glue anything down to the hairline, so you really don't need it. Inside the wig cap itself, I'm going to show you what that actually looks like. So you can make these smaller with these little elastic ties. So basically you can just hook them onto the little side pieces at the bottom, and it just makes the wig more snug. I have a really small head, so these are just a fraction too big for my head, if I'm honest. So I try to make them as small as I possibly can. They're not too bad, and once they're on, they don't feel like they're going to fall off or anything. But I'm kind of hard pushed with most wigs, because I just have such a tiny little head that I really do need the smallest kind of cap size. But if you've got a regular size head, this will be perfect for you. So that's the inside of the cap there. I'll go ahead and pop this on. Now, again, these take like 2 minutes to pop on. I just basically tuck my little bun thing underneath. I don't feel the need to put a wig cap on or anything with this. I just don't think it's necessary. And then, oh gosh, you're just going to want to brush that out, because that's gone quite crazy looking now. So yeah, you can brush these without it shedding that much. That's the other thing I've noticed, is these don't overly shed, as in comparison to maybe some other brands. But yeah, this doesn't shed at all, really. It sheds a tiny little bit more than the blonde one did, but nothing really bad or anything. And I just use like a paddle brush for this. Again, the hair quality itself is just, it feels really, really good. I cannot fault the hair quality at all. I'm just going to fix the front bit here, because I think I messed that up when I was putting it on. The fringe itself is a little bit too long for me. That's why I kind of sweep it across a little bit. But again, I think that's just the fault of my head, because the wig cap is a little bit too big. But I kind of like this kind of side sweeping fringe anyways. So again, it doesn't really bother me that much. Okay, so that is it on. That is it nice and snug and secure. It really doesn't feel like it's going to fall off or anything. It does feel pretty secure once it's on there. If you wanted to, you can wear it with a wig cap, but again, I don't know, because you're not securing it at the front. I don't know how secure it would be on your head with a wig cap. I don't know if that would make it slip off a little bit, so I tend not to recommend that. But again, it's personal preference. And then I'm just going to pop on my Alice band with it. And I probably would need to style out this front piece a little bit. I think I've just messed it up when I was putting it on, but that's fine. It takes a few minutes just to style it how you want it, to be honest. But yeah, I kind of like the side sweeping sort of fringe look with this. The colour, again, is just absolutely gorgeous. I love the colour of this wig. I just love the fact that it's this vibrant red. It just reminds me of when I had my hair this colour, and I just loved it, but it was too high maintenance and I really couldn't keep it in my hair. And to be honest, now that my hair has gotten quite bad with my alopecia, there's just no point colouring my bio hair anymore. There's really no point. So wigs are the way forward. Wigs and hair toppers are the way forward for me. But yeah, I can have this gorgeous vibrant red hair colour in 2 seconds. Yeah. I've just gone ahead and popped my brown one back on because this is the one I want to wear today. So yeah, I really hope you guys like this video. Please, please, please check out Kimswigs. I'll leave all the details down below, but I highly recommend you try some of these. These are so pretty and so affordable. Again, if anyone is so new to wigs, or you're just new to alternative hair in general, you've nothing to lose with these. They're so affordable and they're actually just brilliant quality. I absolutely love these, and I can see myself buying quite a few of them. I fully intend to try most of the colours that are available because they've got some gorgeous colours. There's a bunch of different blonde ones that I've already eyed up that I'm thinking, yep, gonna be trying that next. So yeah, I really love this. I just think this is so cute, and it's so quick and easy to pop on. And like I say, you don't have to worry about gluing it or installing it. You just put it on your head and just get on with life. So if you are watching this video on my Instagram, please go on over to my YouTube and give me a little like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you're watching this on YouTube, please head on over to my Instagram and give me a little follow on there for more content and more pictures of this gorgeous hair. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Thank you.